Buenas and Hafa Guam, and welcome to Week 4 of the UOG League of Legends Spring Tournament. I'm your host, Damon Michael, with alongside my constant co-host, the number one OG League of Legends co-host, Mr. Arkles himself.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Back at it again, and this is Week 4. We are approaching technically like near the end of the tournament. I feel like there's been a bunch of teams that we've seen throughout the month, and I think there's still some more games to see for the next week. But you know what? I'm excited for this game. As I've usually said it every single week, we always come in with some more exciting games to see. So yeah, I'm hyped for today, baby.
Oh yes, and you know today's game is going to be a banger. We have the Cuddly Wuddly Bears versus the UOG Baba Ducks, and I'm very much excited to see this game. You know, like these are some at least the Baba Ducks. Of course, we've seen them on stream, and of course we've seen Cuddly Wuddly Bears. So I'm very excited to see these two clash because, I mean, this game kind of matters. You know, we're ending towards the playoffs,
right?
To see who gets into it, and so each game matters. But of course, this stream would not be possible without all the lovely sponsors that we have. So GTA, Global Recycling Center, the Pacific Federal Management, NACE Esports, Pacific Data Systems, MacTech Guam, Laddie Esports, Twitch, UOG Endowment Foundation, the University of Guam Triton Store, Heavy Hitters, and last but not least, Micronesia Brokers Incorporated.
Heck yeah, and we also just shout out for you guys. Coming up, you know, I believe, is it May 18th?
Yes, it's May 18th.
May 18th in the Micronesia Mall Center Court is actually sponsored by GTA and KUAM alongside with UOG Triton Esports. There's going to be the Guam Esports Championship.
Oh, yes, sir. Guam Esports, the biggest championship tournament on the island so far.
Yep, and basically there's going to be $3,500 worth of prizes for you. There's going to be several games. We got chess, we got Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and I believe Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So if you're interested in those games, man, be sure to
I believe registrations is already open too.
Yeah.
And they're like, what, $15?
$15.
Oh, my.
Yeah, so be sure to check out the socials. You can find the registration link there. I believe if you've also joined the Triton, UOG Triton Esports Discord or the Laddie Esports Discord, you can also find the registration there as well. So yeah, come join us. We'll be there, and you know, we'll have a great time.
Definitely, and you know what? Let's go ahead and get into this game 3 we got going on. You know, I hear both teams are ready to go. Drafts are going to be going on. So I'm very much excited. Let's see what goes on.
Yeah, let's go see the draft as we get started. We got, once again, on the left side, we got CWB, the Cuddly Wuddly Bears. And on the red side, we have the Baba Ducks, as they are going to start off with the first ban. It's going to be Skarner Ban.
OP jungler right now. Like, you know, at first, everyone was trying to figure out what this champion does and how it works. And now it's OP tier.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, like I think throughout, I'm not sure if they played it through, like any team has played it throughout the weeks, but dude, so far whenever I've casted, I have not seen yet some Skarner gameplay. So man, they're gonna be keeping that out of commission for maybe the whole tournament, I think.
Yeah, I mean, definitely it is a champion. Like, you either pick or ban, and most teams just don't want to deal with it. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and see the Darius ban on the side of Baba Ducks and the Blitzcrank over on CWB.
Yeah, man. I think, well, you know, Darius, I feel like, are we with the Baba Ducks?
So this team is not the one with the Darius one trick.
Okay. Okay, so I was like, Darius ban again? Dude, I think throughout, if we were ever to actually compile together some stats, I feel like Darius has nearly like at least a 60%, 70% ban rate at this point in time.
Yeah, definitely. It's a champion that their top, like most top laners play. It's kind of one of those champs you should know because he's very easy. He's one-dimensional, and he does bully a lot of the fighters and everything, and tanks up in top lane right now. So I mean, it's a good champion to know.
That's true. And then we also see the Camille ban coming out. Well, you know, I feel like at this point in time for the Baba Ducks, I feel like they're really targeting the top lane, trying to deprive them of all of their picks for them. But on the side of Cuddly Wuddly Bears, we have a little bit of a spread. We got maybe a ban jungle side, and then also we got the Blitzcrank ban, so supports got being taken out, and then also the Alawi ban coming in.
Definitely.
Man,
that is a champion you got to ban from Babadux. Their top laner Matthew is an Alawi one trick.
Oh, okay.
So
there you go.
He's the upcoming JJ Isak,
Oh man, it's Isak. Isak reincarnated. Actually, he's not reincarnated because he's still here. He still plays in the tournament as Isomatic. But now we're not seeing him today. We're gonna also get to see the ban on Twitch.
Interesting champion. I mean, Twitch I think is not in a bad spot, but I also don't think he's in a great spot.
I see.
I mean, like, hyper carries are the name of the game, and as I say that, CWB picks up the most dominant hyper carry in the game right now, playing Jinx.
Man, playing Jinx. Every time she for those of you who don't know the Jinx passive, whenever she does score a takedown or actually takes down turrets, kills, right, assists, maybe even as well, she does get that hyper speed, that speed up with a
excited.
Yep, getting excited, move speed, and also attack speed. So yeah, definitely a hyper scaling champ to be afraid of, especially later in the game, especially when she has all of her items up for team fights. But it looks like they're gonna be picking Ashe on the side of Babadux. Not sure how they're going to be feeling about that, but hey, with Ashe, she does have a lot of utility, can use her Hawk Shot for vision, and also, she has her stun. She has the ultimate Crystal Arrow, right?
Yeah, definitely, and I mean, Babadux ADC, I believe if it is Glitchy playing today over Jacob, she does play a lot of Ashe and Jinx, so these are her two hyper carries that she wants to go towards. So, I mean, it's comfort, right?
Yeah,
and I think it's a good pick. Ashe and Jinx, when they get to those late game scaling, of course Jinx has more potential to win the team fights. So it's up to Ashe to make sure that she can play the lane and make sure Jinx never gets to those areas. And we do see the Cuddly Wuddly Bear special, the Volley Bear in the jungle.
Volibear in the jungle. I love playing Volibear in the jungle. I'm not sure how he's changed throughout this season, but definitely a good amount of sustain, right? Especially when he does land his W on you. He does those procs, right? So a lot of sustain, pretty decent wave clear, and also engage. So we're gonna see also
something new,
something different. We're gonna see the Morg pick. I'm kind of surprised with the whole choosing. I'm not sure.
Oh, I guess it looks like Babadux may have missed. Wait.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I mean, they're highlighting their pick right now, so I guess it's just is it that they missed a pick?
Yeah, I guess Babadux did. Now, I wouldn't say they missed a pick, but I think there might be some sort of technical issues. We don't see what the Babadux picked second there, which kind of sucks. But we do see, like we were going to talk about, we do see Jinx, Volibear, Morgana picked up for the side of CWB. And then we do see Ashe and Aurelion Soul, which, oh my god, A-Soul,
man,
so strong.
That guy is ridiculous. Especially after they changed him, I don't understand, man. Like the amount of damage he dishes out, and I think what you said, doesn't even require, does not need that much, a mana item, right? Can just just go for Rylai's, Liandry's, burn them all, and then get the enhanced ultimate, the Descent from the Sky, right? Man, dude, that would be game changing. But we'll see what they decide to do in response on the side of Cuddly Wuddly Bears. As we do see the rest of the bans going out, we do see the Ahri ban, and then we also see Bel'Veth's ban. Wow.
Yeah, so the Bel'Veth is something that the Babadux jungler, Biba Michael, has been playing a lot. He got some side coaching with HBC Eric's.
Oh, okay.
The top gap jungler. So he's been practicing. He's been putting in some work.
I see.
Learning some one-on-one personal time.
Right.
And Bel'Veth was that champion that he picked to want to learn more.
Wow.
So I mean, it's a good ban for the side of CWB. Maybe Biba Michael picks up a good gameplay if he were to pick it up and play it. And we do see the Malphite was banned for the side of Babadux. Good, strong top lane ban. You can never go wrong with having a Malphite.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, he very low resource, right? you just keep him on his island, and eventually the boulder will start rolling down, and
Yep.
you know, he'll be a part of the team fight. So the fact that they did ban him out, right? I mean, like that just prevents like just a heavy, durable tank front line.
Yep.
Right, especially with hard engage, the unstoppable force also can be
The
an
hardest of engages. Really,
Yep.
like there's nothing you can't beat it. He just goes in and smashes.
Exactly. As wrapping up the last of the bans, we're gonna see the Olaf ban as well. Not sure exactly. Would you happen to know if also Biba Michael plays? Or?
I actually don't know. Or I think he's played a couple of games on it, but I don't know if it's necessarily something that he really wants to play or is putting a lot more practice in. You know, he's still fairly new to the game, so he's kind of feeling what his play style in the jungle is.
Yeah, as getting back to the picks, we do see the Dr. Mundo pick. Pretty much, I feel like I've seen a lot of Dr. Mundo gameplay throughout the weeks, so definitely not a stranger to me. But for me, the Wukong pick, now that's something new that I don't think I've seen in the past few weeks. As far as I remember, when it comes to Wukong, man, the Divine Sunderer, man, that's so much healing, right? Can cut through tanks eventually and shred.
Yep.
And dude, he's just a menace to even deal with. But wow, and we're gonna be wrapping it up with the Orianna pick as well.
Definitely, and still this Wukong and this Volibear are still kind of flexible. So it still could be Volley top, and it still could be Wukong top.
Right,
but
right.
I mean, either way, I feel like Mundo is going to be safe, and he's going to have a good time. He's going to be fine.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he does have the the innate spell shield, right? So it's really hard to try and go for the ganks onto Dr. Mundo. Like, you would have to like remove his spell shield first, and then go for the engage or go for some sort of CC. But then wrapping it up on the side of Babadux, we're going to see the Vi pick.
Definitely. I think this is a good pick here. You know, Jinx being the hyper carry that she is, if the Morgana shield is down, both Ashe and Vi can find some crazy angles to go ahead and just burst the Jinx. So I think this is a good pick. I don't know why. I have this feeling, but that is a support pick, and I think it's Nautilus, in my opinion, just because I know that Immortal likes playing Nautilus and Leona. So I feel like it's one of those two. But I guess we'll find out when once the game gets started.
Yep.
But I'm liking both drafts. I think both drafts are very fun to play. Of course, CWB have that standard. We're going to play the team fights. They have the Orianna on the Wukong.
Yep.
Just spinning and then ulting with the ball and everything. But then the side of CWB, they have these long-range engages that if they find you and they catch a pick on you, it could look bad for you.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's definitely one of the things I really want to highlight. You have so much pick potential on the side of Babadux. You have the like what you mentioned, the Ashe arrow. You do have also the Vi ultimate, right? And then just technically any sort of lockdown from that point forward. You have the Descent from the Sky that also does stun as well. So that's gonna be pretty insane to deal with, as I believe we're going to be going into the actual draft quite soon.
Definitely. So the game will start. There is going to be a small delay in the game, but we're just going to go ahead. It's going to be a spectator delay. Not a big deal. It's going to be a few minutes. But, yeah, like I am very excited for both team comps because I feel like both teams have went to comfort. Biba Michael loves his Vi. He loves that ganking potential. And it's just both teams have comfort, and that's what I really want to see. Is we're gonna go ahead and just maybe cut to a quick break while we get everything situated, and of course we'll see you when the game starts on the Rift.
All right, see you later.
Somewhere. We start with the day. We start with him. We start with family. We start with a lesson and the perfect wave. We start here and here. We start at your office and your home. We start with the connections that matter the most, the ones that move us, change us, inspire us. In an ever-expanding world, personal connections are what tie everything together, what ties us together. We all start somewhere. At GTA, We start with you. somewhere. We start with the day. We start with him. We start with family. We start with a lesson. And the perfect wave. We start here and here. We start at your office and your home. We start with the connections that matter the most, the ones that move us, change us, inspire us. In an ever-expanding world, personal connections are what tie everything together, what ties us together. We all start somewhere. At GTA, we start with you.
And we are back for game 1 of Cuddly Wuddly Bears versus the UOG Baba Ducks.
Yeah, so during the break, we actually did identify who was the missing champion. It was the Nautilus pick, so now it kind of makes sense as to why they did pick the Morg for countering, right? But I believe that we're actually just about to head onto the Rift.
Yep,
right?
we are. And I'm definitely excited, you know, like, again, like before the break happened, it's just like, it's comfort pick onto comfort pick, and both teams, I'm pretty sure, are ready to bring their A game. They want to be able to get these wins. I know both teams are still technically in playoff potential if they get 2 wins.
Yeah, so as we get started, wow, there it is. There is the start of the game, as we are going to be focusing on the Cuddly Wuddly Bears, just because it seems like it looks like they're going to go for an engage here. Just, I mean, they do have the Morgana snare, right? I believe that's what Nivre did pick up. Or they were trying to go for a bush cheese just in case that the UOG Baba Ducks wanted to go for an invade. So I guess stacking up on one bush was the idea. Looks like they're gonna be rotating back to lanes, but man, I'm excited to see how the game goes. So far, going through basically going through all of the choices that all the champs that have been selected. Once again, we do have Jarcoons on Dr. Mundo, Biba Michael on Vi, the Yaxter on Asol, and Glitchy on Ash, and then Immortal on the Nautilus. So yeah, as we already are starting up our lanes, it looks like it's gonna be red buff start for both junglers.
Yep.
And yeah, we're just gonna be making our way and progressing through the rest of the game. Ooh, as we get a little bit of some poke damage already in the bot lane. But you know what? Nothing too huge there. Wow, that's a lot of damage already.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Jarkins is going to have to kind of be careful. Wukong still does have a better early game with the no items, so he has to kind of back a little bit, you know, play a little safe.
Yeah, because I believe when it comes to Wukong, I do believe that one of his skills does reduce armor. So it does shred through, which is why I feel like even as a bruiser, he does a lot, man. He does a lot of damage. Like I mentioned with the Divine Sunderer, I'm pretty sure that's one of his key items that he'll be going for. It's gonna be tough against Jarcoons, but also, man, Jarcoons is just gonna get tanky as well. So
definitely. And you know, like Chad, if you look at this gank here, Cuddly Bear is gonna go ahead and get it in. Yaxter is gonna flash away. But it looks like, look at this. Frozen Bear is going to be on top of Jarcoons right now. It does get the Conqueror stacked. So, Jarcoons, he's going to have to be a little careful here.
Yeah, and that's what I was, like, mentioning is just, you know, like, well, you mentioned that he definitely has a stronger early game. And like I said, with Frozen Bear, does also have a lot of just upfront damage and shred just built into his kit. So... And he also did start out with a Doran's Blade, so that's going to be also giving him a little bit more damage in comparison to Jarcoons here.
Definitely. Hook going a little wide there from Immortal. Pretty sure if that hit, it may have been able to blow a flash. We do see, I just noticed, Jinx is running the barrier instead of Ghost and the heal for Morgana. So they do have double offensive spells on the side of CWB. Over Glitchy and Immortal here on Baba Duck. So might be a little scary, especially with no Ignite to take any early fights with all the healing, that they have.
Yeah, it's definitely taken more of a defensive approach, right? Uh-oh, look at this. Cuddly, Wuddly, Bear, Lucy Bear. Gonna have to flash out as Biba Michael. Honestly, pretty good reaction, being able to go for Lucy Bear there. Do good damage, taking his flash away.
Definitely, it was smart. Biba Michael played it smart. There was a ward there, so I don't know if Lucy Bear did see that ward, or maybe did see Vi. But well played for the side of UOG Baba Ducks, blowing the summoner.
Oh, this might be something here. This might be first blood. Oh no, it won't actually, as
just kidding.
We're gonna see Immortal flash out there to safety. He got very low. I'm not sure if that's gonna be a recall for him, but I believe the wave is still it will be pushing to them eventually. As actually for Frozen Bear, man, this wave is going to be pushing into him. He's going to look for a freeze. Not looking too good here. As you can also see on the minimap, we do see Cuddle Bear in the area. Oh,
but
has to walk around.
Ooh, hook goes out. Nothing's going to hit, though. Both teams are playing very respectfully, you know. They aren't really trying to, like, ego pick anything. They're just kind of poking each other down, playing it a little slow.
Yep.
I mean, that's the name of the game, right? We have hyperscaling AD mid on both sides.
Yeah, there's no need to do some flash Qs or nothing of that sort. We're just gonna. It really is a. It's not. We're not going for the kills just yet. Just farming and scaling. And oh, it looks like Yaxer already gonna be level 6 before Lucy Bear. I don't think he's gonna be doing much with that. After all, he just has a tome and then also the Doran's ring. So I don't think it's gonna be much. I don't think it'll be enough to really do any insane damage.
Definitely, and I mean, he could just throw the ulti out just so he can clear the wave and maybe, poke him out of a lane and force him out. That's what you can basically do with that ulti. I mean, even Orianna does it sometimes in these early game stages where she just ults the wave so she can take a very good back.
That's true. But as we're already in the 6. We're already in 6 minutes. We do see also the pings for some objectives here. I believe Volibear are going to be going for the Void Grubs, as Biba Michael probably not going to know any of that. He's going to be claiming some of the Void Grubs right now. Yeah, I think I would like to assume that would be a good indication that Biba Michael should just go for the Dragon here. But it looks like he's not even going to try. He's going to go for the gank. There is a Q. There it lands, but no follow-up from Yaxer. Maybe Yaxer was a little bit preoccupied with some minions, or just maybe some miscommunication there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Yaxter is playing ASOL, so it's like even if he did follow up, what damage do they have, right? Like, it's still too early. Only Vi really has a very strong output of damage. While the ASOL kind of may be able to, but again, both teams are playing so safe right now. Nobody wants to make the first mistake.
Correct. I mean, we're already 7.5 minutes in, and no kills on the board whatsoever. However, look at this. Dragon is up, and it looks like on the side of Cuddly Wuddly Bears, they're going to be going for this Dragon here. Very good rotations by the Cuddly Wuddly Bears, focusing on the objectives, because they did get the Void Grubs early on, and now they're going to get the first Drake, the Hextech Drake.
Definitely, and it looks like they are going to get both objectives, and also they do kind of have a little bit of a CS gap. That's why we do see a few 100 in the difference in gold here. Yaxter is going to get his back stopped by Lucy Bear. Good stop there, making sure that Yaxter can't back with a good item. But, I mean, again, both teams are just scaling. Eventually, this Wukong is going to get outscaled by Mundo.
Yeah.
Even the Volibear will eventually get outscaled. So, if the Baba Duckies are able to get to that late game, I think they will have a better late game potential for sure.
I can see that happening as well, but, we also have to still factor in, Subtissable, the hyperscaling Jinx, who will just technically destroy like the rest of the team. You know, granted the circumstances, but we will have to wait and see if Subticiple would be in that position to actually get the momentum to actually have all the items and just be strong enough to cut through all of Baba Ducks, because they have a huge front line to deal with. You got the Mundo, you got the Nautilus, and man, even Vi can be tanky as well. So
True.
definitely on the side of Cuddly Wuddly Bears, there's a lot of front to back that they have to work through.
Definitely, and we do see Vi has the Halo Blades, so he might be going just for this pure damage offensive type of playstyle, where he's just looking to maybe get like some lethality or anything that just has so much damage to one-shot somebody, and because they will probably want to just one-shot the Jinx.
That's true. I mean, that is one of the primary picks to deal with, because, you know, once you take out Jinx, who else can cut through the rest of your team? Because, I mean, with Orianna does have a lot of upfront damage, right? Can do a lot of burst damage, but, you know, up against tanks, that don't really mean much. But, I mean, we do also have Frozen Bear, who can go for some shred.
Yeah.
That's somebody that could possibly do a lot of damage.
Oh,
well,
look at this.
Look at this. Uh-oh. Look at that. There's going to be the tornado spin. I don't even know what the name of that is. But it looks like Lucy Bear is in danger as Viva Michael will take down Lucy Bear. But Cuddle Bear is still, going to be able to finish this off? Yes, he will. It's going to be a double kill to Cuddle Bear.
Definitely. It looks like both teams finally getting their first kills on the game, on the board here. Frozen Bear did solo Jarcoons in the top lane. Very close fight. I'm pretty sure both teams were like, oh my god, how close I got. But then the mid 2v2, well, technically 2v3, or sorry, 2v2. And like I said, the Vi and the Asol just don't have that like natural skirmishing ability like the Orianna Volibear do. So they were able to get the 2 kills onto the Volibear, which I don't know if that's like what they should do. I feel like it should have gone to the Orianna, but it's fine. You know, it's fine.
Yeah, as Viva Michael. Wait, what? That was a play I wasn't expecting either, for him to actually come and return back in. But I guess it's because he does have the presence of his fellow teammates in the area. Subticible gonna get the root, gonna get some damage off. Immortal gonna have to flash out. That could be a Jinx rocket right here if he actually goes for it. No, he's just gonna actually use fish bones to finish him off.
Wow, well played for the side of Subticible there. He was able to just kind of barely get that last hit onto Immortal. You know, the bot lane, they just got layered CC. What can you do? You're stuck in Morgana jail.
Yep, that's so true. But man, on the opposite side of the map, we do have the Cuddly Wuddly Bears. Man, they're just going for all the grubs. They want all the damage, all the objectives. They're going to be taking that. That's going to be a lot of damage also to the turrets. And that's going to be good. That girl is gone. Sorry, Glitchy. Just going to be taken out there, as Subticible going to be getting another kill on the board. And this is where the momentum starts. And now it might be a little bit tough on the side of Baba Ducks, but you know, it's too soon to say. We are still 12 minutes into the game. We'll see if there's any sort of way to come back. After all, Viva Michael does have his ultimate available now, so and also Glitchy as well, so there can be some sort of picks here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Glitchy was just a little too far forward. Got hit by the Morgana jail binding, and then just layered CC with the chompers from Jinx. And you know, what can you do when there's a giant rocket in your face afterwards?
Yeah, can't really do much unless you're Yasuo and you have a wind wall, right? Or actually even Samira, who has a wind wall as well. You can't really do much. But hey, we have the dragon coming up in about like 5 seconds. It's actually up. Never mind 5 seconds. It was like 2. As Viva Michael going to be clearing out the vision from Dragon Pit. It's looking like this time around, Baba Ducks is going to be responding, as they are going to be going for this dragon. And yeah, they'll be taking it. No problem. Uh-oh.
There's a Wukong TP. He's coming
There's
in.
a TP as Frozen Bear in the back. He's going to be going for Viva Michael. Going to be chasing him down. Oh, gonna go for the flash there. There's also other things going on as well. Immortal is no longer immortal. He is one of us. He is a human being. There you go.
He knows death now.
He does. He does.
Basically knows death, but well played. I mean, UOG Babaducks, they had a good rotate into the dragon. It's just there was a good flank TP ward by Wukong, able to just catch the remaining people in the back. But hey, at least they got the Drake for 2.
That's true. I mean, they did secure the Drake, but man, it's gonna be really tough because now the kills is 7-1. We also have about a 5K gold difference, so it's not looking so good on the side of UOG Babaducks. They're gonna have to find a way to respond. Maybe they might want to go for the Rift Herald here, as they do have members up in the area. So, and also laning phase has ended because Glitchy is the only one in bot lane so far. As you can see, they're already going for the Rift Herald here.
Definitely, and it looks like CWB might be able to answer this. Did you see them going here? Ward is dropped by Wukong. They're kind of positioning to look for a fight. Glitchy is not in this area. I don't know if UOG Babaducks can fight this.
Uh-oh, but look at this arrow. Arrow from downtown as he's going to be able to stop Subtissable from doing some damage, but that's not going to work here. We're going to get the TP. Lucy Bear going to be also flashing in. There's the ultimate. There is all the kills. It's going to be 4 people down on the side of UOG Babaducks in exchange for, I believe, the Rift Herald.
Yeah, they got the Rift Herald and a kill. You know, they killed Cuddle Bear, which is good. I mean, they killed the jungler and were able to retrieve the Rift Herald there. But CWB just catching UOG Babaducks at another objective. Really scary. Glitchy was just not in the area to be able to fight, and they kind of just got corralled and killed the only other carry, which was the Asol.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, there's a hook, though, by Immortal. However, not going to be able to do much. Also going to be walking into the Chompers. There's going to be the TP by Jarkun's going to be responding to Frozen Bear in the top lane. Trying to prevent his turret from going down, but man, it's looking really tough right now. But you know what? If the UOG Babaducks can have some time to get some resources, get some good picks, and also scale, I feel like they would be able to even out the fights here. But man, looking at their team, I don't know who would be their best candidate to help push that forward.
I mean, definitely right now, it's probably this Asol. You know, Asol will get to that point where he just like will not allow any team to play the game. Gucci at a certain point in time, the Ashe will kind of just be more of an R-bot looking for those arrows from downtown. And also this Mundo is kind of getting tanky. I don't like the item. This is the that new Sunfire item that was built, but it's for the AP Sunfire.
I see.
He's going up against Wukong Volibear, which is more AD heavy. I mean, Volibear does have some AP, but I'm pretty sure with the fact that it is a Jinx Volibear Wukong, it should have been just Sunfire.
I see. So yeah, it's gonna be. I feel like it will be a little bit tough, especially on the side of Babaducks. And honestly, I gotta commend, man. Nivre's been getting all those hooks. As Jarkuns might be in trouble here. Gonna be fighting Cuddle Bear. I don't know how this is gonna turn out because Cuddle Bear does still have his ultimate available, but Jarkun's gonna be trying to walk it out.
Oh, they're gonna drop the ulti here in mid lane.
Yep.
Ulti on the Orianna. Orianna is gonna get 3. They're gonna go ahead and kill Glitchy here. Double kill for the side of Orianna, getting the Lucifer, gets another, and the Subsidible gonna get a triple. Then it's gonna be a double. Oh wow, triple kill for Subsidible, and it was just, oh man.
No, that's actually going to be going to Lucy Bear, triple kill to Lucy Bear, because Lucy Bear got all the kills there.
Oh
so
man.
That's, dude, now you have so many people to worry about. You got the Orianna, who, there's 4 out of 5 members of Cuddly Wuddly Bears has a bounty, you know, and now it's more like who are you going to go for the pick here? Because honestly, to be honest, the one person I feel like it would be most viable is if you were to isolate Lucy Bear by himself. I think would be a great candidate. Even Subtissable right now is by himself.
Yep. I mean, this game it's just like they just need to slow it down. They're getting too antsy to take these team fights with a comp that has no early game. The only person on the early game side is basically that Vi. but Bibo Michael just not able to get anything done because Cuddle Bear was just everywhere on the map.
That's true. Cuddle Bear making the moves, getting all of the objectives. That is going to be their second Drake. And also, as a reminder, they do have the Void Grubs. But wow, wait a second. Are they? Oh, there's the engage. Jarcoons not looking. Oh, actually got saved by Frozen Bear. Got knocked over the Chompers, but isn't going to be enough as he is going to be going down. I believe they still have the Rift Herald, but it might expire quite soon. And the one who had it was Jarcoon. So, man, it's not looking so good because that, you know, his whole team died for that value. Here's a pick, actually.
Oh,
let's
maybe.
go. Let's try and go for something here.
Biba
Biba Michael going to be going in. There it is. There's the ultimate. There's the damage. No, it's not going to be enough. That's huge shields.
Oh, Lucy Bear getting the kill.
And that's going to be a huge turret shot taking down Biba Michael. Oh, man, it's more like Biba Cuddly Wuddly Bears at this point.
I mean, at this point, like, Biba Michael needed to pull the trigger just a little bit quicker there. He needed to ult just as soon as he was able to start clipping the Orianna. I mean, I know he was probably waiting for the Asol. He wasn't sure how fast the Asol would get to be able to do some extra damage. But he just ulted just a little too late that brought him under the turret.
Yeah, I mean, like the one thing that would have been like good, it was, I feel like if he was within ult range, he would have been able to at least land the ultimate. Uh-oh, there's an engage. Oh wait, from behind, Cuddle Bear is gonna be going in as Jarcoons separated fights here all along. We're gonna focus on the top side as Jarcoons is. Oh, he's gonna be able to walk out? No, he won't. He's gonna be collapsed on. And wow, look what is up though. The Baron is up as we do see the rotations. Very smart play by the Cuddle Wuddly Bears. Cuddle Bear. Because I keep seeing Cuddle Bear. I keep seeing that it's a Cuddly Wuddly Bears. You know what? Just CWB.
It's CWB. I mean, well played. They were able to catch Jarcoons playing Mario Kart. Long game. But ran all the way to the turret, and then after that, Frozen Bear and Lucy Bear just wrapped around and were able to find a good flank onto the rest of the team. Without their top laner, they have no tank in the front line.
Yeah, this is it really is tough. Like the Baba Ducks needs to play to their strengths, which is trying to go for picks here. However, at this point in time, who are you going to pick out? Because look at the difference in levels. It's going to be like really tough if you're going to be trying to isolate Lucy Bear, who's level 14, as opposed to the majority of your team, who's like 4 levels down. As they're going to be sieging this turret, there's going to be the turret. It's going to be going down. Glitchy's going to be going down as well. And the Axer, 3 members of Baba Ducks getting taken out as the Baron is pushing. Biba Michael is going down. Jarcoons is the only one up, but he won't be up for so long. It's going to be looking like a quick game. They can end it here and now as the Cuddly Wuddly Bears is going to be taking game 1.
Definitely. They just pushed the lead that they were able to command, and like it was just so quick. CWB having too much of a lead that, you know, Baba Ducks just could not come back.
Yeah, like it was really tough. I mean, definitely one of the players to really look at was Cuddle Bear. Like you mentioned, dude, lots of objectives, lots of rotations.
Yep.
He was always there at the right time. And so I think that he really made such a huge impact on the map early.
Yeah.
I think it could have been also the same way if Biba Michael did the same thing.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
So I feel like it was a lot of jungle impact in that game. You know, I feel like also at the same time in the opposing lanes, it might have been just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, getting caught out. So who's to say? I feel like it still could have gone either way, but you know what? That's what Game 2's for.
Definitely, and we are going to go ahead and take a quick break while we wait for Game 2 of the Cuddle Wuddly Bears versus UOG Baba Ducks.
All right, stick around.
Somewhere. We start with the day. We start with him. We start with family. We start with a lesson. and the perfect wave. We start here and here. We start at your office and your home. We start with the connections that matter the most, the ones that move us, change us, inspire us. In an ever-expanding world, personal connections are what tie everything together, what ties us together. We all start somewhere. At GTA, we start with you.